The mission of the Sherwin Museum of Jewish Art is to share and preserve the legacy of Jewish art, history, and culture. We do this through exhibits, programming, and specialized tours, in particular for students. We engage with them on a variety of levels, and part of the important job that we do is to teach people about the Holocaust. Our museum walks people through the Holocaust from before it began in that interwar period all the way through liberation and after. Through that, people who go through our museum see the systematic rise of oppression and hate towards Jews and other groups. The museum was designed in such a way that people can pick up on parallels. For example, we talk about book burnings and book bannings here. So when we see that in modern day society, that should be raising alarms. After the Holocaust, many survivors were the only people in their family left, and they also oftentimes didn't have homes to go back to. In addition to that, the recovery process, just mentally and physically, oftentimes took a really long time. So survivors were in limbo. Many eventually immigrated to the United States in the late 1940s and early 1950s, and that includes many of the survivors who came to Oklahoma. Oftentimes they didn't bring anything really with them from their pre-war lives. In our museum, we don't have many objects that come directly from survivors. However, the 45th Infantry Division, who liberated Dachau, had many members from Oklahoma. So what happened is, as these liberators began to age or pass away, their families would donate various Nazi memorabilia and items pertaining to the Holocaust that they brought back with them. This is a really important part of sharing the Oklahoma story with regards to the Holocaust. When we learn about the Holocaust, we learn about what happens when hatred goes unchecked. Yes, this hatred applies to Jewish people, but it also applies to marginalized groups everywhere. We have to remember that the Nazis didn't just persecute Jews. They persecuted Gypsies or Roma and Sinti people, the disabled, homosexual men, Polish people, Black people, the list goes on. Basically anyone who didn't fit into the Nazi ideology. So when we see patterns of hate happening again, we have an opportunity to learn from that. The Sherwin Museum of Jewish Art has the world's largest collection of works by the Jewish-Hungarian artist Theodor Fried. His work doesn't directly pertain to the Holocaust in terms of subject matter. However, because he was Jewish, he was on the Nazis' list of degenerate artists, and his work was banned by the Nazis. This also means that he would have been on the Nazi shortlist of people to kill or imprison very quickly. Fortunately, there was an effort to get prominent intellectuals and artists, both Jewish and not, safely to the United States. Because of this, Theodor Fried was able to escape Nazi-occupied Europe in 1941 and continue to be a prolific artist. This is really amazing because all of the work that we have due to his survival is a testament to Jewish resilience.